Steeler Nation, not every single player in the NFL that wants to be traded away, including Terry McLaurin and also Micah Parsons, needs to be attached to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Terry maybe, but definitely not Micah Parsons.
Here we go, Steelers! Here we go!
Alrighty, Steelers Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia, or welcome to Steelers Nation Australia, where I try and cover the news as best I can, but I am a world away. I'm like 15,000 miles away. I live all the way here in Australia. My breaking news is when I'm asleep, and when you guys, 9 a.m. is my 10 p.m., so we're in worlds apart. But I need to cover this story, talking about Micah Parsons, because I talked about it last year when he bagged out TJ Watt. And I'm going to get to that very shortly. But when a player is disgruntled, they're upset, they're pissed off, they want out of the organization for contract reasons, here, and there. Now, Micah Parsons, he went on a big spiel today doing this, that, whatever this is. Went 1, 2, 3, 3 long tweets that I'm not going to read out. But he's unhappy at the Cowboys. And I don't blame him from that perspective. But also, it's kind of maybe at the same time, it's Jerry Jones' fault too. It's his fault, it's their fault, it's Micah Parsons' fault. I think there's a lot of things that aren't happening over there for a contract. Maybe he wants more money than TJ Watt. But then I see these websites like Pittsburgh, CBS Sports. I see other websites out there saying, should the Steelers go and trade for Micah Parsons? And maybe should they swap and have a pick of trading away Alex Highsmith? The Steelers right now at this position, at outside linebacker, edge rusher, do not need to trade away to get someone else to come in. And the one person who would come in would not be Micah Parsons. It's not going to happen. I don't think he's a fit for the Steelers. Now, there's other websites out there or other things that are like trying to push it and make it something, right? And we always see this when a player that is a star name in the NFL, they're unhappy, looking for a new team. Out of the 31 teams, the Steelers are always connected. It's been a meme for like last 3 or 4 years. Here was one thing that was said in an interview, I think it was a few months ago, in February in 2025. If I ever return home, it's going to be for the Steelers. And Micah Parsons has also been a huge advocate for Mike Tomlin, like I am as well. So we have something in common, but I'm not a huge fan of Micah Parsons. I don't think he's going to fit with the Steelers' way of doing things. And also, I'm happy with Highsmith, Herbig, TJ Watt, who signed his deal, and Jack Sawyer, who's going to be the fourth guy. I don't think you need to bring another person in. And plus the money side too. The money side, this wouldn't work. We already have the highest paid defense. It's not going to happen. Then I saw other things out there that was, pictures of him wearing a Claypool jersey, which is number 11, in the Steelers, and then trying to make this narrative exist. But this narrative should soon die pretty early. There's nothing really to it. On the other side, with the Terry McLaurin, Washington Commanders receiver, maybe there's something there. If Omar Khan can figure out some money and they go and get maybe a true number 2 receiver to work alongside Pickens, I'm okay with their unit right now, but that could be a possibility, and it's more feasible than this garbage you see all over the internet, on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, saying the Steelers need to go pick this guy up and maybe trade someone else away. I want to give a big shout out before I play this video, because this video is going to tell you a big reason why that I don't want to have him here as a Steeler, because he bagged out TJ Watt. Before I do that though, I want to give a big shout out to Really Flawed Football, and she wrote this on Twitter. It says, one thing at TJ Watt, so tagged in our great player TJ Watt, did not do was go public with what was happening. Steelers fans, don't forget what kind of a rare franchise we have, what kind of franchise we have. We don't do everything right, but things rarely go public in contract disputes. And she is right. Not everything does go right, and we need to win the playoff game. We need to do these things. I'm a fan. I'm getting super excited for this team this year, and we can go on a Super Bowl run. But one thing that the Steelers don't do is getting involved, and they handle the contract situations pretty well. Even with the Aaron Rodgers stuff, where Rodgers was in the media here and there, it was really blown up by the media, and I kind of fell for the bait, right? Tom will know in the backside of it all was texting Aaron Rodgers weekly to get reports and see how he's doing. Apparently, he was going through some family stuff, some life stuff. That's why he didn't sign. And now it feels like everything was kind of like a smooth transition. He's in camp. He's playing pretty good football. He's getting customized to the team. Interviews are great. I think, working with the team is sorting things out and getting ready for week one because he's an all-pro. I don't really have too many complaints now. I'm getting behind the Aaron Rodgers train. I know it sounds crazy because I did a lot of videos around him where I didn't want him to be a Pittsburgh Steeler, but I will eat crow. I'll definitely eat crow. But this one, I could highly doubt seeing that Micah Parsons is going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler in 2025. Now let me play this video. And this video at the time on my channel got 5,000 something views because it was a highly opinionated viewpoint from Micah Parsons, pretty much saying that TJ Watt was not top 5, and he didn't deserve to win Defensive Player of the Year last year, or the year before last year. Anyways, here's the video, and let me know what you think, and I'll discuss some points after.
I'm not a sore loser. I thought it should went to Miles, if not me. I said that publicly. And it's just simple as that. Miles, you look at the Titans game alone, and no offense, but TJ played the Titans. Did you see 2 tight ends following TJ Watt? Did you see they're following him all across the line? People could say whatever they want, but at the end of the day, the film does not lie. His presence is way more dominant than TJ Watt, and that's just the reality of it.
So if you had to rank 5 guys in the NFL in terms of who gets to the quarterback the best, and what you guys do, how would you kind of rank them then, 1 through 5?
I think I'm probably the best pure speed pass rusher, but if you're going off defensive ends, run and everything, you can label that. But you're talking about pure pass rusher, I would say if you look at my win rate and I was the best one this year, so it would be me, and I would say Miles, and I would say Max, and I would say Nick Bosa, and then I would say
not TJ.
I mean, look at the stats. That's one thing. The stats don't lie. He was not top. I think he might have been 5th or 6th. Alex Highsmith, I think, had a better pass rush rate and a more double team rate than TJ Watt. If you really want to be statistically, this isn't my stuff. I'm not just pulling this out my ass. Look at the stats.
So the only thing I'm just going to say about
this. Here's one thing. If you're not rating, if you're a football fan, if you're a fan of the Bengals, Ravens, whoever, and I give the Ravens a lot of shit, I give the Bengals a lot of shit, right? But I still rate, Trey Hendrickson, he's up there. He's could be top 5, near there. But if you're not rating TJ Watt top 5 pass rusher or elite defender on the edge in the NFL, you got rocks in your head. He's definitely one of the best, if not the best, in the game. The debate right now is Myles Garrett versus TJ Watt. The debate isn't TJ Watt versus Micah Parsons. But this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to make this into a story where the Steelers, they have to go and get him, or is there a small chance? There's literally fucking no chance. There's no chance they're going to go and sign Micah Parsons. But the media will try and spin it a certain way. Can we trade a certain player? This, and this. They have a better chance going getting Scary Terry as a receiver, where right now, this should show you guys and show the fans confidence in our team that we can be the best defense in the NFL. Number 1, could do. You never know. You never know with the pieces they've been making, at least top 5. And yes, it looks great on paper, but with the moves they've been making, and when I've been watching highlights of Jalen Ramsey and how he's fitting into the defense, I've been watching, TJ and him through the years, and he's signed the big contract, and Cameron Hayward into his last year gets 2 young bulls next to him with Keanu Benton and Derek Harmon. They're going to go off, right? And the confidence and leadership of Queen and also Peyton Wilson too into his second year definitely can be a bounce back year and erase that bad taste in our mouths that was the Ravens game with 299 yards. So out there in Steeler Nation, I don't think this is a thing. This small minority will try and make this a thing with putting him in a Steelers jersey, and could it be a possibility we want him to be a Pittsburgh Steeler? Yada, yada, yada. he wants to come home to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I don't think it's going to ever happen because we're so strong at that position. He's already bagged out TJ. I don't think he fits the Steelers, and the money's so fucking high. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, Steelers Nation, thank you for listening to Steelers Nation Australia. I might go live later on today for Friday Night Lights and talk about the football team because I am super keen, bro. This team, when the more I think about it, the more moves they've made and the overall excitement I saw from the fans in Latrobe. I wish I could be there right now in Australia. It's been raining for 24 hours, right? But that's now part of our winter. 1 year I'm going to go over there in 2027. Also, I got a pretty special announcement as well. Special announcement in my live if you guys do see that in the next hour or so. But it's not going to be signing Claypool's jersey with Micah Parsons. I don't think he fits. He doesn't like TJ. Not going to happen. There's no way. Like this, I said there's no way for Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, but there is absolutely no fucking way they trade to the Cowboys for Micah Parsons.
Here we go!